Sometimes it's easier to believe in someone else's belief in you than to really just believe in yourself. Like, oh, he believes I can do this. Maybe I can. Maybe I actually can. Growing up in a rugby family, and I was a bit of a runt of a kid, and so I think I always had an infatuation with taking myself to another level athletically. If we're not developing ourselves physically, if we're not developing ourselves mentally, we know, and therefore we don't show up with the same presence in life, whether that's in relationships, with other men, with women, whatever it's going to be. The physical foundation is there, and it's real for all of us. I think it's primal, it's instinctive. We know if someone has physical presence, if they're physically capable. Progression through strength has really helped me in every aspect of life. I'd say the biggest challenge is identifying your own mission and valuing your own mission. I think in village life, times gone by, it was really clear that you had an important role to play in your village. If you were strong, if you provided for your family, if you were able to contribute to the village economy, then you were valuable. Now we live in a global village and a global economy. It's easy for men to think that their lives don't matter, that whether they train or not doesn't matter, or whether they are a good father or not, to an extent, is diminished by seeing these other people's lives at a distance who are more rich and more famous and doing more stuff. That's the biggest challenge. Like, value your own mission. It's the most important thing you're ever going to have. Like, your own body, your own bank account, your own business, the contribution you make into the world. Like, that is the thing that you can influence most. If you want the world to be better, like, that's what you can change. You can't really change the way politics is going and the way social media is run and all of these big things. How do we influence that? But what we can definitely influence is, did I get my push-ups done today? What did I eat today? How's my business going? How many people am I positively affecting, with my message, with the way that I'm living? When you look for opportunities, they're everywhere. Some people see $1 million opportunities everywhere they go, and other people don't see anything at all. It's tuning into the possibilities that is the challenge. If you're willing to work hard, then you can become wealthy. It might take 5 or 10 years. 5 or 10 years are going to pass anyway. Think about the quality of life that you can have after those 5 or 10 years, and the journey to becoming who you need to be, the discipline, the things that you learn along the way during those 5 or 10 years are just as valuable, if not more valuable, than the money. You need to surround yourself and immerse yourself in an environment where that's normal. So many stories of this is where the person was at when they first started looking at my stuff, and this is where they're at now. Like, some of the biggest ones, Ben Patrick, he had 50 clients when we first started talking. I was saying to him, hey, the world needs to know about this, man. You've solved something that other people haven't solved. We started talking about being ready to go on Joe Rogan. Like, he took everything literally and he just went with it 1,000%. Another really cool one is Nico Di Paoli. He's 25, has built the most phenomenal physique and athletic ability, but at the same time, he's built an app, and now he's building his own village in Bali. All of those things we've discussed all along the way. There's so many stories, and I feel like we're just getting started, and the flow-on effect of all the people who are inspired by Nico and all the people who are inspired by Ben Patrick, like, that web is huge. And yeah, there's so much more we can do. So that's why the future is bright. Nobody can do your push-ups for you. Nobody's going to do your stretching for you. Nobody can just magic you a handstand. You can't fake that stuff. If you become part of a community where everybody's strong, everybody trains hard, then the chances of you becoming strong and being proud of your physique are very high. It's the same with wealth. You need to connect to people who've made that decision, and then it becomes inevitable. Once you've made the decision and the psychology shifts and you know that you're not going to give up no matter how much head noise, no matter how many people doubt you, then it's inevitable.